So there we are. A very good afternoon, dear viewers. Welcome to match number 15 of the Falcons Champions Trophy 2025-2026 edition 1, where the Al Hajri take on Thundercats. And as you must have seen, it was in the toss a little while earlier. The Al Hajri won the toss. They have elected to bat first. It's a good decision there. You win the toss, you bat first, put runs on the board, and then come back and defend that particular score. The Al Hajri have a strong lineup, and Thundercats as well have a mix of the youngsters as well as the senior men. So surely a sight to watch, the Thundercats. So here we are, all set ready. Santosh is going to be the bowler. Azharuddin and Ataullah are the two batters here for the Al Hajri 11. There we go. Ball number 1 comes your way of the match. Walks around the onside, finds the fielder, the youngster there, stationed at the square leg position inside the circle. Stops that one. Azharuddin thought that he's missed it a little bit away from that fielder. He could have had a boundary. It's an appeal, but surely not a strong one, as there was never anything in contention. So Imran Mustafa Haji, the senior most umpire that we have, one of the elite umpires in KCC, is officiating this match. He stands at the officiating end. A quick single again. So with that, Azharuddin is off the mark, and it's the first runs on the board for the Al Hajri 11. So Ataullah on strike. That's a loud appeal. I don't think there was anything of that. Surely Imran Mustafa Haji will not give in to any sort of animated appeals from the bowlers or the fielding side. He's been part of the KCC for the longest period of time, Imran, and also had the opportunity to officiate the matches organized by the Asian Cricket Council. A very senior most and respected umpire. And this over has only gone for a run. Santosh will be delighted. So that's it. The first over has been done. It's 1 for no loss for the Al Hajri 11. So it's Arpreet who now gets the ball in hand. The youngster will come in from the road end. And definitely he would like to go ahead with those good deliveries, try to get up the wicket. And get the dent going for the Al Hajri 11. Though it's only one run on the board. Santosh bowled really well, keeping it those tight line and lengths to the batters. In two minds there, whether to go for that drive or whether to pull it back. Azharuddin is consuming those dot deliveries, which eventually is putting the pressure on him. The Al Hajri won the toss. They wanted to bat first and surely should get going with those runs, at least those ones and twos around. The field restrictions are on. Two fielders outside a 30-yard circle. That means they can try and go over the top and try to squeeze those gaps. They have one fielder station at the deep point region. That's for Azharuddin. There it is, smartly done. This ball is running away. The fielder giving it a chase. I don't think that he will get there. And it doesn't seem that he will get there. And with that, it's runs on the board. That is a wonderful hit towards the boundary region. So this will get the confidence to Azharuddin to get those runs. And also the youngster might be kept under pressure after giving away that particular boundary. That's wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. Well, there he goes. Is it up and over? Has that been taken? No, it falls short of that fielder at the mid-off region. Azharuddin would have had his heart in his mouth with the ball going away in that particular direction. So luckily nothing much happens. On the onside again, this time similar direction, but the ball might not go away. The fielder will get back for a second. There's a chance of a third as well, but I don't think they will have to risk it. Though Azharuddin or Ataullah was eager to come back for the third, it would have been really risky had they attempted. So this over has gone for 5. Again, white cold. Is it down the ground? Nothing much in that. Azharuddin 7 of 7 deliveries, 8 of 8 run a ball. And it's chance now for Ataullah to get going and get off the mark and get those runs. The last delivery of the over number 2. So that's it with that. 2 overs have been done. It's 10 on the board without a wicket for the Al Hajri 11. And with that, that's Santosh to continue. Oh, that's a shot up in the air. That's 6. Or is it gone all the way? Let's wait. Yes, that was a maximum. The width was offered on that occasion from Santosh. And Azharuddin gets the merry out of it. What a brilliant shot. It was a perfect hit. That's wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. Pressure on Santosh. Sorry, we'll have to change the bat here. Had some issues, Azharuddin. Plays it on the onside. No run there. Straight towards that fielder. He's gone again up in the air. There's a fielder back in the deep. Does he take it? Oh, he's dropped that one. The youngster Harpreet misses that, and that's going to be a big wicket to let go of. He had a chance though, Harpreet. That's what the best part about this team is for Thundercats, the mix of youngsters that they have along with the senior men. The seniors guiding the youngsters. And you need guidance at every single time. So that's it. It's just going to be a run. Zaruddin. Ataullah now needs to get going. So with that, 3 overs have been completed. It's 20 for no loss for the Al Hajri 11. So there we have it's Vineet. Vineet gets the first over and that straight away runs on the offside for Azharuddin. Shies away, tries to go on the offside. There's a fielder back. Station at the backward point region. So that boundary was gonna hurt here. The Thunder Cats, the Al Hajri are getting in those runs now. Azharuddin is leading the pack of runs. Ataullah is giving the support though by not giving away his wicket from the other end. He's 2 of 7, and as we said that he needs to keep going with those runs. They've lost the ball there, and definitely the fielder can't find one. The request for a new ball. Three more deliveries left in this particular over. Goes on the onside. There's a fielder giving it a chase. And he might be able to stop there. Wanted to go back for the second. Was never there. And a bit of an awkward throw, but the keeper does well. On the offside, and the ball runs away towards the boundary region, the width and the field placement made sure that Ataullah now gets the boundary, the first one for him, and he will be delighted to get it and get going among the runs. So far, the Al Hajri 11 are doing well in terms of the runs in the power play. They will have 2 more overs to go post this delivery. So with that, 4 overs have been done. It's 31 for no loss for the Al Hajri 11. So with that, that's Azharuddin, 22 of 15 deliveries. Ataullah 6 of 9. Santosh, the man here. Give away 11 runs in his 2 overs. Goes up in the air. Azharuddin. Can he be in danger? No, he falls in that safe zone in the no man's land. So nothing here for him. Goes up in the air. This time it should be taken. Fielder underneath it. In a very awkward position to take that catch. It's the youngster who drops it. And this is being the issues altogether for the Thundercats. The catching needs to get better. Full toss. Is that going to be given as a no ball? I don't think the umpire is too interested. Too much of an interest is considered to be dipping. Oh, that slashes that one hard. The ball is running away. The fielder's giving it a chase. But it will beat them in the end. So that's a boundary. A good shot. And now the runs are starting to flow for the Al Hajri 11. So 39 for no loss. Advancing down the ground, the ball is in the gap. They're giving it a chase. Is the youngster, but will allow them to come back for the second. That's a wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. It's 41 runs on the board. Oh, that's away. The keeper cannot stop that one. The ball is running away. The fielder might be just stopping that one in. Let's wait for the umpire's confirmation. Was that wide? I think it was off the bat. So 5 overs have been done. It's 43 for no loss for the Al Hajri 11. And that is a new over here. And a couple of runs. Looks like that's going to reach away. No, it doesn't. So 45 for no loss, 5.2 overs. Azharuddin 32 of 21. Ataullah is 9 of 11. There comes Vineeth. And that's an appeal, loud appeal there, and that's been given. That's the first wicket that they were searching for, and Azharuddin will have to walk back. He was doing it so well for the Al Hajri 11, and him walking back, it's not a good sign. Though it's still very early, Fawzan will walk in at the number 3 position, but he was looking good in the centre, and Vineeth provides a breakthrough for the Thundercats. He was confident, everyone was confident, and that's why they went up in the air, asking for it to be given, and that was granted. So 45 for the loss of a wicket here, 5.3 overs, 3 more deliveries left to go by to finish things off in 3 more deliveries left to finish things off in this particular over. So Fawzan, the new batter in, and Vineeth starts off with that wide. Two more to go. Again, finding the fielder. Close, just close. And nevertheless, with that, it's the end of 6 overs. The power play is done. Good one from Vineeth, giving away just 3 runs and picking up that wicket. It's 46 for the loss of a wicket for the Al Hajri 11. So Saddam is now the bowler in here for Thundercats. So 46 for the loss of a wicket. Saddam Mullah comes in here. Oh, there was an inside edge from Ataullah. Now Fawzan and Ataullah will have to set this partnership in and get those runs for their side. Let's see how they go about the business. It's not going to be that easy. That's wide. We'll have to bowl that one again. That's a no ball, in fact. That's not been given as a Y. That's a no ball because that pitched outside completely off the pitch. So a free hit enough for Ataullah to get going with those runs. He's scoring less than run a ball and he would like to make use of this opportunity. Here he comes, Saddam. Pitched it Fuller. He can only get a run on the onside. Fawzan will not come back for the second because there was never one. So not making use of any opportunity of that free hit. Had all the license in the world to go wherever he wanted. So from the perspective of Thundercats, it's about wickets. It's not about stopping those runs. It's about picking up those particular wickets. So Saddam Mullah. And his first over. Oh, that's gone up and over Ataullah. Does he get a 6? Yes, he gets one. That's a 6. Wonderful hit. So what a wonderful hit that is. So it's 55 for the loss of a wicket. Oh, that's up. Is it up and over? Yes, it is. That's up and over for a maximum. What a big hit. Two back-to-back hits now. Ataullah getting in form, getting in touch. The 61 for the loss of a wicket. Last delivery of that over number 7. Nothing on that. With it, 7 overs completed. The score does remain the same. So it's time now for Winnie to come into the action. Once again, 15 runs and a wicket for him in his 2 overs. Two of 17, Ataullah, Fawzan 2 of 5, the Al Hajri 11. It's up in the air. Where is he going? Shmi, the throw towards the keeper. It's the single again. So Fauzan is taking his time in to get going with those runs. And this is what I would say that it's very important that Fauzan keeps himself right till the end. They need to build a partnership. They've had a good score. They're scoring almost 8 runs in over 64 for the loss of a wicket. Is that the boundary comes in? Yes, it is. That is a good one for Ataul. And now he's taking the attack in, going for those runs. That's a boundary. That is a wonderful boundary there after a quiet over with only a single's been coming in. Just only going to be a run. He'll keep the strike for the next over. That's 8 overs have been done. So it's 69 for the loss of a wicket. So 69 for the loss of a wicket. It starts off with a wide there, Harpreet. The 70 for the loss of a wicket for Al Hajri 11. Going down the leg side will not be given. So Ataullah 20 out of 22. Fawazan has 3 of those 6 deliveries. Walks around the onside. There's a fielder out there in the deep. It's just going to be a single looking for the 2. Will never be there. There's a fielder there. Oh, stops that one. Towards the north. on the onside again. Nothing more there, but they're searching for the boundary to come by in this particular over. With that last delivery to come by, Harpreet has so far done well, except the wide that he had given. Ataullah 29-24. Fauzan 408, a strike rate of 50. Works around the onside there, and there's a field right out there. So with it, 9 overs have been done. It's 73 for the loss of a wicket. So Anderson is now being given the ball in hand. He's coming in from the road end. He's a wonderful bowler of spin. Let us see, is he able to trouble these seasoned batters, Fauzan and Ataullah. I still remember Prakash giving him that final over in one of the matches, a crucial one, and he won them. It was literally a match that was gone for Thundercats. If I remember that correctly, 4 runs were required in the final over. And he managed to scalp 4 wickets, this youngster. They had a draw, and in the end, they won the match by a super over. I don't remember if they went for a super over or no, but they won the match for sure, Thundercats, and it's all because of the 4 wickets that the Anderson had taken in the final over, and he was awarded rightfully as a player of that match. So, definitely a lot to watch from this youngster. He's a very good all-rounder as well, bats really well. And Krishna Prakash, his coach from Y-Guy, has done a lot of work on the youngster. The technique, the skills that he's harnessed in him. And you can see him performing well against the experienced players. I've been seeing this kid since he was 7-year-old, was playing in junior cricket in the under 12, the local tournaments here. The academies play each other. And that's been given as a no ball. Hit that pitch outside. Trying to get a little bit of spin, extra spin on that to Fauzan. And this is the time that the youngster will feel under pressure, because Fauzan will like to go for a bigger. It's a no ball, so the field cannot change. That's to remain the same. Nothing much, only a single for Fauzan. So the no balls that have been coming in haven't quite had any impact for the Al Hajri 11. They aren't able to get it going for a boundary or a 6. We have 3 more deliveries to end this over number 10. It's 78 for the loss of a wicket for the Al Hajri 11. Oh, he's gone up in the air. Is this going to be taken? The fielder coming in from the deep. He takes a wonderful catch. And as I told you, it's always better to have Anderson coming in. He provides them the breakthrough and gets the wicket. I do love this boy a lot. And he's done exactly what I hoped him to do in the particular over. Get the wicket of the season batters. And here it is, a wicket for him. 78 for the loss of 2 with 2 more deliveries to go in the over. A partnership that was brewing and could have been a bit more problematic for Thundercats has finally been broken by Anderson. Really well done. Good catch as well. Don't quite take out the wonderful catch that was taken in the deep. I think it's another youngster who took that brilliant catch. So it's so far so good for Thundercats. Fauzan 7 of 11. So we have 2 more deliveries left here to end that over. Number 10. It's Adil. It's going to be the man. Adil and Fauzan. So 5 runs and a wicket for Anderson in this particular over. Really well. So 10 overs completed. 78 for the loss of 2. So with that, it is Harpreet, the youngster, now into the attack. Catch the inside edge, and that's only a single available. On the offside, there's a fielder there back in the deep. So 2 more deliveries to go to finish that over number 11. So in the last delivery of the over number 11 to come by. And that's wide. Let's ball that one again. The last delivery of over number 11 to come by here. 83 for the loss of 2 wickets for the Al Hajri 11. Fawzan 9 of 14 on strike right now. There comes Harpreet. Gets the bat to ball, and that's only going to be a run. 11 overs completed. It's 84 for the loss of those 2 wickets. So there's Anderson again. No wicket and 5 runs in his first over. There's Adil who's 2 of 4. Fawzan is 11 of 16. So 85 for the loss of 2 here for the Al Hajri 11. Adil is 2 of 5. Fawzan 11 of 16. And there's a long off fielder there. Just a single here. I think the runs was tried to bit slowed down altogether in the last couple of overs. And this is where what Thundercats want. There's a charge. There's a chance there. The non-strike is in. So the last delivery of that over number 12. So there we have straight towards the fielder in the deep. So 12 overs done. It's 88 for the loss of those 2 wickets here. The Anderson did really well. Just 4 runs in this in that previous over of his. So Adil, 4 of 7. Fauzan is 12 of 18. We have 8 more overs to go in this 20 overs in the first innings. Let us see how much they get. Oh, that's right up in the air. Is it going to be a maximum? Looks like it is. That's a 6. A good way to start off the over. This is 10 of 8 of Adil. Well, that's right up in the air. It is. Is it going to be taken? I think that's a 6. So now Harpreet is getting a bit of a hit here from Fauzan and Adil. Both of them getting a 6 each. Works around the offside for just a quick single. It is. This has been the best over, I would say, for the Al Hajri 11. They're getting in those runs. And Adil 11 of 9. Fawzan 19 of 20 deliveries. Oh, that's a good shot. That's played really well. It's in the gap, and yes, it is. That's right in the gap, and that's a wonderful boundary. So they were hoping to get a boundary once again to make the over high, and there it is. And there we have one bounce towards the fielder long on. And just a single it is. So most expensive over there of this match. With it, 13 overs have been done. It's 108 for the loss of 2. Full toss. And there's a man stationed in the position. Anderson to continue again. 9 runs in his 2 overs with a wicket. That's a very good thing to play towards the fielder there. Adil is 17 of 12. If Fauzan is playing less than run a ball. Quicker one there from Anderson, not quite in the direction. Starting to go down towards the leg side. So there we have 2 more deliveries to go. Just the singles at the moment. There's no boundary yet. Anderson has been bowling really well. So with that, 14 overs have been done. And it's 112 for the loss of 2. So Vineet, it is here, 23 and a wicket in his 3 overs. He walks around the onside Adil. There's Fauzan, 21 on 23. Down the leg side, been called as a wide. Change of angle now. The left-hander. Up in the air, land safe. Are they going for the second chance at the non-striker's end? A better throw. Could have seen the back of Fawzan. That's good running between the wickets. You couldn't take two on that. But the thing was, they ran the first one hard. And that's why they could come back easily for the second. Adil is gone. There's a fielder back in the deep. He will take it. So that's the wicket there. Saddam Mullah cannot drop catches on those occasions. Adil have to walk back. 3 wickets down. And Vineet gets another one. So with that, we have one more delivery left to end that over. Number 15, 117 for the loss of 3 for the Al Hajri 11. Majid is going to be the man. Fawzan 22 of 24. Works that on the onside. There's a fielder back in the deep. So 15 overs have been done. It's 118 for the loss of 3 for the Al Hajri 11. They have 5 more overs to go. Let's see how much more can they add to end this over number 20. So 119 for the loss of 3. It is for the Al Hajri 11. Fawzan is 22-24. It's going to be Majid. They'll do 2. And that's up in the air and that's gone for a maximum. Whoa, that's a really good shot. So Fauzan getting into the act. As I said, it's really important that Fauzan stays right till the end to get those runs for the Al Hajri 11. And this is why I say so you can say that even if he scores run less than run a ball, but if he sticks out the right till the end, with him being set out there, he can go big with those shots. This time that's let's see, wait for the umpire. It's already given as a wide, and that's going to be additional run. On the onside, straight towards the fielder in the deep. It's outside the trim line, and that's a wide. And that's done well by Ashish. Though he's conceded far too many runs in this over, 11 runs to be precise. The first over that he was given to bowl. This was on 20 or 26. His margin 3 of 3. That goes up in the air. Chance for the fielder. Anderson underneath it. He takes the catch. Ashish gets the wicket. And Anderson, cool and calm, under pressure, picks up the right one. The breakthrough comes in with the bowling change. And Fauzan walks back. And Al Hajri lose their 4th wicket. Fauzan departs. Anderson, as I said, takes a wonderful catch. He got those wickets. He takes those catches. He's a complete all-rounder. Anderson was going away. Fauzan knew it though, and Anderson will never miss out on those kind of opportunities. Good catch. So we'll have 4 more overs to go post this delivery. How many more can the Al Hajri add to the score? And with that, we're going to have the last delivery with over number 16. Just the single there. Tahoor is off the mark with a single. He'll keep strike for the next over. 16 overs done, 130 for the loss of 4. So there we have, it's going to be Saddamullah for another over. The first over went for 15 runs. Tahoor on strike. Here he is. That's a wide for sure. That's outside the trim line. That's gone right up in the air. Tahoor is confident. The fielder underneath it. Cannot, was no way possible, and that's a 6. What a wonderful hit that is. They are getting those runs now at a crucial stage. The Al Hajri 11, exactly what they require. And played that really well, Tahoor. Saddamullah might just get under pressure. That was just inside the trim line. So this over starts off well because of that 6 that came in. And we still have 4 more deliveries left. It wants down the ground, trying to attack up in the air. This time it can be a chance with the fielder at long on. Does he? I don't think that he would. And that's a 6. It's not going too well for the Thundercats. Saddam not quite happy with that effort. It was right up in the air, though not too very confident was Tahoor. And the fielder could have done better. And it's up and over him. So 13 runs to come by. It's turning out to be a really expensive over this for the Thundercats and for Saddam himself. Tahoor this time goes back. He goes again up in the air. There's a fielder. Well, there's no chance at all. 6 number 3 in the over. What's quite happening to Saddam? It was slightly slower from him. There you can see he was waiting the batter. He went back deep in his crease to hammer that for a maximum. These are really important runs. And the best time, I think, for Tahoor to come into the picture is 19 of 5. Now change of angle right around the wicket. Does it help him? I think that has helped. Up in the air. Chance with the fielder. Couldn't quite reach there though. Could have had a dive. Also a chance with the keeper. He too misses. So nothing's going right for the Thundercats. Last delivery of over number 17. They would like to touch the 180 run mark. It's 151 for the loss of 4. They'll need 29 more runs in those next 3 overs, which is easy. I don't think that's too difficult. And that's a play and a miss. So with that, 17 overs have been done. It is 151 for the loss of 4. It's the batting summary there. 32 for Azharuddin, 31 for Ataullah, Fawzan 28, Adil 22, and Tahoor 21 of 7. 14 extras in the 17 overs. Getting the 151 runs on the board. On the offside, it's Ashish who gets the ball here. There's a 12 runs and a wicket for him in the first over. Well, that's hit towards the fielder. .153 on the board. Ashish has got to be careful. The batter looking to go big with those runs. Outside edge, the ball is running away. The fielder will give it a chase. They'll stop that, but the batter comfortably coming back for the second. Plays it down the ground, straight towards the long on region. Plays it towards the gap. Tahur is being the danger man for Thundercats. That's another boundary that came in. Shuffles across and gets it straight in the gap. And the last delivery of that over, number 18. Plays it towards the fielder, just a single. He'll keep strike. Tahur, 18 overs done. It's 161 for the loss of 4. It's down the leg side. It's been called as a wide. That's that up in the air. Chance for the fielder. He cannot get there. Santosh comes in for the final over of his spell. So 163 for the loss of 4. That's a shot, Santosh. And Majid is gone. He gets the boundary there, right in the zone. Yeah, the ball has touched the boundary line. And that is running away towards the boundary region. 163 for the loss of 4. With the Al Hajri now with the boundary, it's 167. Have a look at that. Not the best of the deliveries. Darted shot, and he was always going to pay the price for it. Right up in the air. Chance. That's been taken. So a dot delivery and more off a wicket here for Santosh. Maja departs. He does what he had to do. Just go for runs, go for these big hits. 11 of 9 is what he departs from Majid Mohammed. Murali takes the catch and Santosh has his wicket. And have a look at that. Up in the air and sit in the hands of that fielder. Easy catch to take. So 2 more deliveries left here to finish over number 19. And Hasib. So I'm telling you, Tahur is required. It's 28 of 11 is what's required for Tahur. 28 runs of 11 deliveries for Tahur, and he needs to get more. We have 7 more deliveries remaining in the first innings. And that's wide. But that's gone. Tahur is confident that's going to be a maximum. Looks like it is. We've lost the ball there because of the way he hit it altogether. And what a way to finish things up. 175 for the loss of 5 at the end of those 19 overs. So 19 overs done. 175 for the loss of 5. Hasib is the man in. Now on strike, Tahur getting that big 6. Clearly, they are ruling here, the Al Hajri 11. Straight towards the fielder that's running away. And Tahur 34 of 12. Hasib is 1 of 2. Flick there on the onside. The call is for 2. They run the first one out. They're going to go back for the second. Walks that towards the fielder. Yes, I see 1 of 2. Tahur is 37 of those 14 deliveries. The Al Hajri 11, 179 for the loss of 5. There's 3 more deliveries left here to finish things off in over number 20. And that's it. Nothing comes of that. Works around the onside, up in the air. Is this going to be taken? Yes, that's been taken. Good take there. Asif will have to walk back. Anderson gets the second wicket for him in a spell. And a very crucial one to elude Tahur being on strike. Because he'll be stranded at the non-strikers end. It's going to be a new batter out there. So let's see how much can the new batter add, because he'll have the chance to go for the big hit. Though he will swing his bat to whatever comes away. And I'm super proud of the way Anderson has bowled. Really, really well done. And exactly said by Rajni. .188, very hard to chase. That is there. Anderson gets the third wicket for himself, and the 179 is what the score will be. At the end of those 20 overs, he gets 3 wickets. The youngster bowled really well in his spell. The batters couldn't get much of those boundaries. They're the batting summary altogether. 32 for Azharuddin, Ataullah 31 or 27, Fawzan 28, Adil 22, and 37 for Tahur. 17 extras in those 20 overs considered by the bowlers of Thundercats. And the bowling summary, pick up the bowlers. It's the youngster, my man, Anderson Samuel. 3 wickets for 18 runs in his 4 overs. And 2 wickets for Vineet, and a wicket each for Santosh and Ashish. So with that, we take a short break. Once we are back, we're going to have the action coming in from Thundercats, needing 180 to win this match with the, you can say, 9 runs and over. So there we are once again. A very good evening and welcome back to this run chase from Thundercats. They need the 180 runs to win this match at a required run rate of 9 runs and over. So 188 is required, and we have the batters walking in. So 180. I said that over and over again. And of course, that's going to be the discussion in the dressing room as well on how they go about this run chase. Do they attack in the first 6 overs or do they take things slow, considering 9 runs and over? But I'm sure that they would like to go big with those runs early enough inside the power play and then see where they can land. So walks around the onside, quick single, looks like it is. Chance of the non-strikers end was always safe, so nothing much to worry about. So that's what we have. The chasing surely is going to be a bit difficult there for Thundercats because getting 9 runs and over with the youngsters especially, I would say that it can be possible, but since this team is a mix of youngsters as well as some senior men, things might not be the way unless you would see this bowling kind of coming up. And that's wide is what's called 2 for no loss is the score for Thundercats. There's Jay and Jude, the 2 batters for Thundercats. And that's running away. And that's a boundary. So Thundercats 3 for no loss is what we have here. And have a look at that. Works that really well. So they've started off with those runs and this is what they will require. With 7 for no loss it is. Finds the fielder. Is this going to be a single chance at the keeper's end? Should have been at the keeper's end. Fauzan trying at the non-striker's end was never there. Not the opportunity. So Jay, 1 of 1. There's it. Walks that straight down the ground. So 9 for no loss it is. Last delivery of that over, number 1. Up in the air. That's Jude. Getting those runs. 1 bounce towards the fielder. They come back easily for the second. With that, there's 1 over has been done. It is 11 for no loss for Thundercats. So 11 runs in that first over for Thundercats. And now it's Jay, 2 of 2. Jude, 8 of 4. Fauzan is going to come in here with the ball. So Jay is 2 of 2. Jude is 8 of those 4 deliveries. Fauzan is the man here. Thundercats at 11 for no loss. Extra. Walks around the offside. There's a fielder right out there. Walks around the onside. There's a fielder right out there. And then it is Fauzan. Keeps it pretty much straight, Fauzan. And that's runs for Jay. So far, there's only been singles at the moment. There's no boundary that's been conceded. Three more deliveries to go to another over, number 2. 14 for no loss for Thundercats. On the offside is what he goes. So with that, the last delivery of that over, number 2, 15 for no loss for Thundercats. Jay is 4 of 5. It's been a good over here. There's no boundary. Works it on the onside. There's a fielder there. Stops that one. So 16 for no loss for Thundercats. Adnan now the man in 11 runs in his first over. And he will continue with that. There's right on the onside. There it is. One bounce looks like towards the fence. On the onside it is. Just a single. The boundary in the first over. First delivery of the over. Adnan is conceding runs. Advancing down the ground. There he plays it in the gap. There's it runs. Here it is. He plays it, Jude on the onside. There's a fielder there. One bounce, a couple of bounces. Don't think it will go towards the boundary region. The ball stops right there and easy second for them. So this over has been really good once again for Thundercats and they're utilizing the power play. Jude is leading the attack. So also is Jay, but he's almost scoring a runner ball. Jude is the one that's been the aggressor so far. So with that, 3 overs have been done. It's 26 for no loss for Thundercats. So Jude is 15 of 9, Jay is 10 of 9. Works around the onside. Straight towards the gap. There's a fielder back in the deep. Just the single here. So Fauzan now, he's done well in the first over. This Jude 16 of 10. Jay is 11 of 10. Works around the onside. Is this going to run away towards the boundary region? Yes, it does. So that is a wonderful boundary effort. 32 for no loss for Thundercat. Jude 20 of 11. Jay is 11 of 10. Have a look at that. There it is, wide in the zone on a bounce and towards the boundary region. So 6 runs so far of the over. There's 3 more deliveries left to go by. Goes on the onside. There's a fielder there. Just a single. Oh, that's a sloppy. That's sloppy from the fielders. Should have just been a 1, but eventually it turns out to be 2. And there you can see the ball has right out there, straight towards the fielder. The fielder got his hand to it, eluded a boundary. Fauzan concedes a boundary though in this particular over. Otherwise, he's done really well to stop those runs, which have not come so easily. Plays that well on the onside. With that, 4 overs have been done. It is 36 for no loss for Thundercats. So Jay is 12 of 11, Jude 23 of 13, Adnan the man here. Walks around the onside, there's a fielder back in the deep. There were a couple of runs. So Thundercats 38 for no loss it is. Jay is 13 of 13. Jude is 24 of 14. Advances down the ground, goes on the onside, and there it is, one bounce towards the fence. So Jude is 24 of 14, Jay is 14 of 14. So 39 for no loss for Thundercats. One more delivery left to end that over, number 5. Gets the outside edge. The ball is running away towards the boundary region, and there it is. That's amazing there. Jay is 14 of 14. Jude 28 of the 16 deliveries. Just have a look at that. The thickest outside edge, and there it is running away towards the boundary region. So Jay is 14 of 14, Jude 28 of the 16 deliveries. Let's say Tahur comes into bowl here. The required run rate around 9, but they're doing well in terms of getting it so far. The current run rate is 8.52, but they've not lost a wicket. And these youngsters are going really well, Jude and Jay together. And that's what they will look to do. Try to get those 9 runs or 8 runs in over. Don't lose a wicket towards till the 10th over. And then you see how many overs you have left with. And try to go with those big hits. Plays that well. Just a single. There's going back for the second. That's 2 runs. 2 easy runs out there. That's 1 shot. That's called 1 shot for the over. It's a short run, so it's only 1 run available. That's up. That's up in the air. And 2 easy runs taken. So 6 overs have been done. It's 50 for no loss for Thundercats. The power play is done for the Thundercats. They scored 50, which is good enough. And the best thing is that they've not lost a wicket. So this is reassuring that they are in healthy situation in this run chase, requiring 180 to win the match. More 130 runs to get. The required run rate also almost the same when they started off. It's 9.29 though. But they will accelerate their scoring run rates as this power play is done. With 10 wickets in hand, it gives all the license to the batters to come in next in case a wicket falls to start attacking. There's Fauzan into the picture. 15 runs in his 2 overs. Jude walks that towards the long on region. It's the Al Hajri versus Thundercats. So Jay Mahesh Kumar is on strike right now. Almost run a ball is what he scores. Missing his run up, I think, Fauzan. It's a good all-rounder. Picks up wickets, gets runs, top of the order. Is a very valuable asset to the lineup of the Al Hajri 11. Leads the side as well. Well, that's a good shot, powerful stroke, and that's going to be one bounce towards the fence. So Fauzan just, I guess, missed up his length a bit, and Jay Mahesh Kumar was ready for it. Have a look at it again. Slightly short, and he was deep inside his crease, so he could have the time to whack it away in between the mid-wicket and the long-on fielder. So this will elevate the confidence of Jay. And the runs seem to come easily for the Thundercats. 55 without a wicket now. 5 runs off this over in just those 2 deliveries. Goes on the onside again. There's the fielder back in the deep. Oh, that's a good shot up in the air. But we'll find the fielder. Positive shot from Jude, but only a single available to him. These 2 batters will take this match long because they will want to have Krishna Prakash coming in case his services are required to accelerate the scoring. But they need to build a platform because, the thing that I mentioned, this team has a lot of youngsters, and that's a good shot from Jay Mahesh Kumar. Just when I said they would set up a base, and they're doing it right after the power play. Beautiful stroke. Again, a poor one. Poor delivery from Fauzan. He bowls it slightly short again. He doesn't have that much of pace to trouble the batters. And all the time in the world for Jay Mahesh Kumar to walk that towards the boundary region. So expensive over this from Fauzan. 11 runs coming off it. Yet not done. One more delivery to go. Plays it sharply and smartly to take a single and be on strike for the next over. 7 overs have been done. It's 62 for no loss. So, Gulam Mohit. What a nice name. Joy on strike is into his over number 8 of the innings. First one for him. So he gives a full toss. Could have done better, Jay, with that opportunity. So 63 for no loss. That's Gulamuddin Hamdullah. Gulamuddin Hamdullah is the full name. Trying to go for the sweep shot. Loud appeal was going down the leg side is what the umpire feels. Or was it pitching down the leg side? $63 for no loss. Gulamuddin. That's the flight. A lot of flight on that. Sometimes disguises the batters. $64 for no loss for Thundercats. Joy 30 of 23, Jude 33 of 22. Again, once again a flight. Advancing down the track, Jay Mahesh Kumar. So take it on a full, but only manages to get a single. So this has been really interesting to see now from Gulamuddin. Quick single chance. Would have been a chance had the fielder collected that one clearly towards the keeper's end. But nonetheless, he lets that one go away. And it's only a single on offer. Joy 31 on 24 deliveries. Jude 34 of 23. So 8 overs done. It's 67 for no loss for Thundercats. So 67 for no loss at the end of those 8 overs for the Thundercats. Jay is 32 of 25. Jude is 30 of 23 deliveries. This partnership is brewing right here. But the Al Hajri would want to break this partnership, get the wickets. It's not just keeping those quiet overs because the batters will come hard whenever they can. This time it's outside the trim line. Starts off with a wide. And for the Thundercats, they want those free runs to come in. Oh, that's a good shot. Oh, that's been taken. Oh, that's been dropped at the last moment. I thought that stuck into his hand, though it was traveling with a lot of pace. It's traveling with serious pace. Oh, that's right, up in the air. Is this going to be going for a maximum? Looks like it is. That is a wonderful hit altogether. Jude is 40 of 25. Jay 33 of 26. What a brilliant hit. There you could see up and over for a maximum. So, as I said, it doesn't matter that if you have those quiet overs, because the batters will choose to target one of the bowlers and then you are in a soup. Because Ataullah has now been targeted. It was right in the slot for Jude, and he smashed that one away. He's scoring those runs with a lot of ease. 40 of 25, Jai is 33-26. They are enjoying their time in the centre. Ataullah comes in, feeling the pressure though after conceding a 6. And runs it down the ground again. Jude, this is going to be another maximum. Looks to be, it's up in the air. And that is another 6 altogether. So as I said, he will be under pressure after conceding that 6 on the previous delivery, and he bowls slightly shorter this time around, seeing the batter advancing down the ground, and that is another maximum. So 2 6s in a row puts the pressure further on Ataullah, who has 2 more deliveries left to go by. He himself, Jude, is on 46. He's taken full advantage of that and gets another 6. The 3 6s in a row. With that, he gets to his half century in style. 52 of just 27 deliveries. I don't think the batting lineup of Thundercats lose weak, because Jude Saldana has empowered them so far at a good position, and he gets 3 boundaries, 3 6s, those 27 deliveries. Ataullah having the flight again, and this time it was a bit outside off. Smashing that change of angle right arm round the wicket. Don't think it will help. Don't think it will help at all. 4 6s in a row. It's been the most expensive over of the match. 26 runs have come out of it, and all of a sudden they're now scoring 10 runs and over. There you can see he's giving the flight and he's providing the length as well. 26 in that one over. And the scoreboard jumps to 93 of those 9 overs. Jai is 33-26. Jude, 58 of those 28 deliveries. Oh, that's a good one there. Gulmohddin comes in again, but Jai using the awareness, trying to be cheeky, although would have been risky had he left that one. But that is a boundary, so runs are coming in thick and fast. Look at that, the time that was provided. So boundary to start off, and the pressure sets in. So 97 it is. That's slightly sloppy there from Gulmohddin. That's a wide, and also there's going to be runs on the board. So 99 for no loss is what we have right here. Jude 58 of 28. Place it down the ground. There's a fielder down in the deep. Works on the onside. There's a fielder back in the deep. It's only going to be a couple of runs here. So they're doing really well. The Thundercats have got 100 on the board. Before these 2 runs, Jay is 39 of 28. Jude is 29. This partnership is really crucial. And now the Al Hajri in a spot of bother. There's 3 more to go. Down the leg side, that's not going to be called as a wide. That's really a very good decision from the umpire because Jay shuffled across. Had he was standing in his original position, that would have went on to hit his pads. So good decision from the umpire. Just a single. With that, 10 overs done. It's 104 for no loss for Thundercats. So 104 for no loss. It is for Thundercats in the 10 overs. Jude is 60 of 30 and Jay is 40 of 30. So 104 it is of those 60 deliveries. They're really done well here. Jude and Jay, Mahesh Kumar. Jay is 40 of 30 and Jude 60 runs. Thundercats 104. So there is Adil. It's going to be the man here with the ball in hand. That's a no ball. That's been given up in the air. And that's taken. Doesn't matter. Chance. What's happened there? I don't think that he'd seen that it was a no ball. He thought that it's a wicket. But there was a run out opportunity. So 2 runs and no ball. Free hit opportunity. Jude has gone up in the air. Is this going to be a maximum? Looks like it is. This man is turning the match in the favor of Thundercats. That was right there. That was right pitched in the length. And that went up for our maximum. So 113 for no loss for Thundercats. So expensive over this 10 runs of those 2 deliveries. Jay is 40 of 30. Jude is 69 of 33. So 115 for the loss of for no loss is what we have. This is Judo 69 of 33, Jai is 41 of 31. Gets the inside edge. On the offside it is, just towards the fielder, long off. Jude 70 of 34. The last delivery of the over number 11. Inside edge again, straight towards the fielder at the backward square leg position. With that, 11 overs have been done. It's 118 for no loss for Thundercats. So 118 for no loss today for Thundercats. With that, that's going to be Tahur now with the ball. 7 runs in his first over. Wants to pick up a wicket here, but otherwise this match is out from their hands. There he goes on the offside. Just a single it is. Hun- 119 for no loss. Finds the fielder. To a long off. Just a single. Three runs and 3 deliveries. He goes on the offside. It's played that inside out shot really well, though the fielder will come around it. And that's only a single. So 2 more deliveries to go. 122 for no loss for Thundercat. Jude is 73 of 37. Jay is 44 of 34. It's 123 for no loss. Look at that. Walks out on the onside. So 12 overs done. It's 124 for no loss for Thundercats. Good over this from Taur. Not giving away any boundary. Just 6 runs in that over. Goes on the onside. One bounce it is. One bounce towards the fence. There's Jude 74 38. So 125 for a loss of Thundercats. There's 5 more deliveries left. 4 more deliveries left in this particular over. There's Jay 46 of 37. Oh, he wants it on the ground. That's up in the air. Is it going to be a maximum? No, that's been taken. This has been dropped. Oh, poor. Oh, poor there. Jude would have been gone. The required run rate is less than 8 runs and over. Less than 7.5 runs and over. The current run rate is almost 10. And with 10 wickets in hand, they are well in a position to win this match. It doesn't feel that the Al Hajri have given any competition there with the bowling attack that they possess. Just 2 runs, or it's only a single. Or is that going to be a couple of more? Just 2 runs here. He moves on to 49. So Tahur to continue. 6 runs in his previous over. It's up in the air. And there's nothing much up and over. It's up and over. That's gone towards the boundary region. That's a good shot. Advances down the ground, and that's a wonderful boundary. With that, the youngster, it gets to his half century in style, 43 or 40. 53 or 40, beg your pardon. Wonderful half century there. 5 boundaries, no 6 though, but has done really well. The strike rate of 132. That's on the offside there. Oh, that's a positive shot there from Jude. Picture perfect indeed. 142 for no loss. And have a look at that. It was right in the slot, and that's gone up and over for a maximum. Beautiful. Jude has really been playing well. Works around the onside. And the last delivery of that over number 14. That's an appeal. Nothing more. I think that's off the bat. So 14 overs have been done. It's 144 for no loss. So 144 for no loss. It is the end of this 14 overs. Ja is 55 or 42. Jude is 83 or 43. And once it down the ground, is it gone? The fielder drops it. And that's been another drop catch. $145 for no loss. Thundercats. Jude is 83 or 43. Joy is 56 or 43. There's Mr. Adil. Oh, that's gone up. That is a maximum from Jude. He's single-handedly getting the win here for the Thundercats. What a performance. What a partnership with Joy. 150 runs on the board. Have a look at that. Was right in the slot. And that was up and over for a maximum. There's 151 for no loss. He goes again. 6 number 2. 6 number 2 for Thundercats and for Jude. There it is. That's up. That's up and over for a maximum it is. So 13 runs is what we have. This Jude is 95 or 45. He's 5 runs away and he should get to his century, I'm telling you. On the offside, is it? On a bounce. That's on a bounce towards the fence. So he wants to finish early. He wants to go back home early in the evening. Wants to enjoy the weekend. Look at that. Outside off. Adil has been punished here altogether. It was in the slot. And the runs are coming by. It's 161. Look at that over. 17 runs in fact from this particular over. Walks around the offside. Just a couple. That's 100 away for Jude. 101 with the free hit as well. 4 boundaries, 8 sixes. The man here. Just stagger of 214. 15, you can say. Run that 2 with a noble free hit opportunity. He goes up in the air. Looks like that is going to be a maximum. What away? 170. They are just 10 runs away from finishing off this match. And this is the most expensive over of the innings. Pitched Fuller in the slot. Up and over for a maximum. Jude is a masterclass. 107 here of 48 deliveries. Score of 49. 171, just 9 runs away now. Thundercats. 41 runs in his 2 overs from Adil. He would like to forget this day. 3 sixes, a boundary, a no ball, and a couple of runs. So 9 runs and as many as 30 deliveries left to win this match. So 9 runs is what's required here. Jude on strike. Works there on the offside. Just a single that's available. I didn't think that the Al Hajri would lose this match in such a bad fashion. When they posted 180 on the board, I thought that they will comfortably there because the youngsters of Thundercats, along with the experienced men, they would find their way through. A bit difficult though. And also we had the comments in the live section saying that Thundercats might find it difficult to chase 180, but it never looked like, because no wicket down. 173 right now with one batter scoring the 100. It's complete dominance from the Thundercats. If they can improve on their fielding and a little bit of their bowling performance, I think they're a very good side. No real hurry. Just a single on that. So 5 more. Can he finish it off with a maximum, Jay? Trying the reverse hit. Oh, there was a chance for a catch, though it did not carry. Oh, he defends that well. So we'll see another over being bowled here, because this match doesn't seem to finish in this particular over. So 16 overs done, 176 for no loss. So 3 runs is what's required here. Now, I think there was a slight communication error because Jay looked like he was outside. The umpire didn't have a look at that. The bowler clipped the bails off. Since the umpire didn't have a look, that cannot be given as a wicket. Oh, good one. Right in the block hole. So this match will come to an end in this particular over itself with 2 more runs required. They've got the fielders inside the circle. Not required. He's trying to be cheeky again. Now really the bowling has not been up to the mark for the Al-Hajri 11. And that's why they'll take the single. And with that, it's a win for Thundercats. They win with 10 wickets. My goodness, what a perfect win it is. Look at that. Zoeb comes in, but has no answer. Thundercats have won by 10. And a dominating victory over the Al-Hajri 11. The match summary surely is going to come up there. The Thundercats. Can that be only 2 batters? Nothing to speak much about. Jude 111. 59 there for Jay. Look at the bowlers. Everyone got a chance to bowl. But those 2 overs, Ataullah and Adil, costed them big. Because 26 from that over of Ataullah and Adil, 41 in his 2 overs, were really a disaster for the Al-Hajri 11. So nonetheless, that's the match summary. Al-Hajri 11 won the toss, wanted to bat first. Tahur 37 of 14. Azharuddin 22. Ataullah 31. Fawzan 28. In the bowling, the Anderson, pick of the bowlers, 3 wickets for 18 runs in his 4 overs. With Vineet, Santosh and Ashish getting a wicket each. Came to the run chase. 2 batters finished the job, Jude and Ajay. And in the bowling, none of them could manage to get a wicket. So that's the end of this match, and Jude is rightfully being awarded as the player of the match because of those fabulous innings that he played of 111, a century of just 52 deliveries as well. Anderson also has got to be complimented. Look at that. 9 sixes, 4 boundaries, a strike rate of 213. So with that, we enjoy the rest of the evening with Moise to be with you guys for the next 2 matches to come up. Stay tuned.